Good evening. Welcome to American Veterans Forum V-Spann. Today is a great day. We've got some exciting guests with us today. I'd like to start with introducing our co-host, Miss Susan Powers.
Right, thank you, Mark. It's a pleasure to be with you again. And a pleasure to have you here.
Thank you.
With our other guests.
And Mr. Ron Umdenstock of the American Legion, Department of Illinois. Ron is the chairman of a program called Gifts to the Yanks Who Gave.
Yeah, thank you, Mark. I've been with you a little bit today, and I want to thank you for bringing me up here with you, and thank V-Spann for what they're doing here. So, or V, whatever. So, thank you, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we appreciate you being here. You know, this is a program, what you do, and you've been involved in this program for quite a time. Now, most people have no idea about what the heck we're talking about because most people haven't heard of this. Now, I want to explain something to you. This is a program that more people need to know about, and that's why V-Spann is so important, because who knew? Who knew that the American Legion has a program that makes sure that every veteran, and this is statewide throughout Illinois, every veteran that's in a hospital and or nursing home throughout Illinois gets a gift from the American Legion every year at Christmas time. And these are nice gifts too. They're not just little cheesy gifts. These are very nice gifts. And you know, the state is large. We have 880 posts in Illinois. And if you think about how many people, how many veterans that look forward to that every year and get that, and it brightens their day and their holiday season, this is an important program. But nobody knows about Gifts to the Yanks Who Gave. A little bit of history about Gifts to the Yanks Who Gave. Ron's going to tell us a little bit about the program. Can you tell us, what is Gifts to the Yanks Who Gave?
It gives Yanks a program for veterans that's in the hospital, as you mentioned, and it started back in 1942 by a Blanche Osborne. She was a wave, I think they called them back then, and when she came home, she had a thing, Friends of the Vets, and she had an article in the Chicago area newspaper, and it went on there, and she solicited some funds and give every veteran in the hospital in the Chicago area $5. And that was a pretty good thing. I don't know how much that would account to nowadays, but pretty good. And so after that, a couple years after that, it was getting too much for her to do, and so she asked the American Legion if they would take part in this. And so the American Legion accepted the program at that time, and that's when the American Legion Gives to the Yanks Who Gave was born. And since then, it just expanded from Chicago area clear down to southern Illinois, and that's where we are today. And we just give gifts to every veteran that's in a hospital nursing home, and we also give to the homebound veterans. And this is a program just the gifts are given to them by the Legionnaires Auxiliary, SAL, and we're going to get the Legion Riders involved with it now. So hopefully the program will grow.
Right,
you know.
They're personally hand-delivered by the
veterans. That's right.
That is a wonderful thing. And I notice you've brought numerous items to show. I thought maybe I'd hold some of these up for you.
Yeah.
You can tell us.
That's one of the. That's a hat. We got 3 different colors, and we have a white one too. But you know, some of the Marine people, they kind of like want the red one, I guess. And if you're in the Navy, you get the blue one, and the white one are for all the good guys, probably the Army guys. And but besides that, it works good. And with the hats, what we give them, we got a book that we give them, a crossword book, like, and it's a search word is what it is. because none of them are not real sharp, and they might have a little trouble doing things, and so this is why we give them the shirts woodwork, and then we give them a couple, 3 pair of socks and 3 handkerchiefs. Then also we have sweatsuits, and that's the top and the bottom. And you also notice that we have the logo on every item that we give out. The reason we did that, this started when I took over the program about 10 years ago for chairman, and we put the name on every one of them. The main reason we did, of course, when we go give the gifts to the veterans, we want to make sure that they're coming from, they'll know they're coming from the American Legion family and not from some government official, that none of their taxpayer money is actually used for this. We raise our funds by just donations from the public, from the post, auxiliary, SAL, and hopefully from the Legion Riders coming up here in the future.
It's
Ron,
great.
this is an awesome program. How'd you get involved with this? What got you started and motivating with this?
Well, you know, I haven't been in the Legion very long. Only 22 years I've been in. But when I went in, and then we had a state commander coming from our post, Dennis Tipsword, and I was up a little bit before that when I first joined, and I done some work up the post and attended some windows, and finance officer wanted to know how much I owed, and he owed me, and I said, nah, that's all right, I'll donate it to the Legion. He says, well, why don't we just give you a membership card? So he brought me a membership card, which back then they were probably $15. You know, now they're 25 or in 30 some posts, and more than that and some other posts. But and so that's how I really got started. And then we had a member of our American Legion that went to the county commander, and so I went with him. I was finance officer for the county, and I met another post there, and there were some guys going to Danville for the Gives You Yanks down there for Christmas. And so that's when I started going down there, and I went down there, and then I did that for about 8 years straight. And then I got to learning things, and I wanted to change the program. And you don't say you want to change anything in American Legion. If you do, you're going to get a job. And so I did a couple years. I was vice chairman, and Larry Crone was chairman up in the 10th district. And so I came up and worked with him a couple years to learn a little bit more about the program. And then as I learned more, the more I wanted to change things. And so that's when it was actually moved down, the program was moved down to Bloomington, Illinois, the department headquarters. And we distributed gifts out of department headquarters for a couple years. And it really worked pretty good, but there wasn't enough room. So I talked my daughter into getting a building. We had a building, or she built me a building for a garage,
great.
which I don't go to. But anyway, we used that for about 8 years or 9 years, and then it worked real well.
And then here you are.
And I'm here, and
here you
and we
are.
distribute things out of Bloomington now,
Ron,
out of the warehouse down there.
How many from the beginning of this wonderful gift that you give these hospitalized, disabled, anybody in a hospital, homebound, nursing home veterans, from the time this started till now, how much has it grown? How many numbers are you reaching out
Well,
to?
the only thing, when we first started, we just did the VA hospitals.
Okay.
You know, and then it went to the VA certified nursing homes, and now we just do all the nursing homes in the whole state that Legion members support. The Legion members go to the nursing homes, and they get the order form. They put their name, and they're going to be the representative for it, and then they send the order in, and they get the rep there at the hospital or nursing home, the activity director, to help them fill out the thing, because they know the sizes, and then they send that in, and this is how we do that. Last year we had, I think, somewhere around 700 nursing homes that we went to.
Okay, that's
You know, and that's a lot for
reaching out,
800
a lot.
posts.
A lot. I noticed you have a little pamphlet there.
Oh yeah, this is happened to be our Gives You Yanks pamphlet. This is on our website, by the way.
Okay.
Illinois ILLegion.org.
There you go.
and
He's got
go
it.
and when you see a picture like this, that means it gives the Yanks who gave. And so, and then after you get in there, it tells a little bit, mostly what I'm saying right now about it.
Okay.
And then there's a contribution form on there also that you could fill out and send in.
Okay.
And all our monies are donated from the private individuals, post or whatever. And sometimes we go out and we stand in front of Walmart or the grocery stores and things like this. And some of them have runs like to help raise funds, bingo, whatever the posts do to help raise funds.
How many gifts do you usually give out every year?
Somewhere between 7,500 and 8,000 gifts we give out.
Wow.
You know, and they're all nice gifts. We even had some fleece jackets this year. I think next year we probably won't have these. We try to change, but these were kind of expensive. We got to keep the price down. It's harder to get donations in now than it used to be, it seems like, but times are harder than they used to be. So what we got to do is get the word out and maybe get some more donations in.
Well, I think that you unified here